So I have a question. So we're getting these like almost cold call seller leads. How do we go about that first conversation with them?
So super easy. Basically, you're going to ask them questions, a list of questions about their property. Then you're going to tell them, okay, so how we typically work is we need to ask you these questions and we need to get photos on your property. So either you can go get the photos or you can have them send it to you. We've found that people are having a better connection to us when we go to take the pictures ourselves, because it's like just another time where they can meet you and talk to you and realize that you're a real person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, answer the questions, get photos. Then are you on Wise Guy already? That platform for cash offers?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so we got to get you on that. Then once you get into that platform, you submit their address, you submit the photos, you answer. We'll give you the questions to ask, but you just input the answers into that thing. Then you press send, you get the offers, but you let them know questions, photos, then I'll go over offers with you. So you let them know that you're going to send out the information you've collected to either families in the area. You want to try to match them to buyers that we already have in our database, and also institutional investors. So when you press send on that Wise Guide platform, it's going to give you offer pad offers, open door. It's going to give you easy knock offers. So you'll have those at least, but then you also let them know that, okay, once we go over all of those offers, we're going to tell you what you could get for on the open market. So that's when that seller net. So basically you just layer on that listing appointment thing.
Okay. That makes sense.
So
That sounds good.
right. And so you'll be able to say, okay, with this offer, we have it in hand. Like, this is what you would net, but this is what we think you can make if you list it on market. And you honestly don't care. Like, you're going to get paid no matter what they do. So you're just letting them know, like, look, at the very least, you're going to know what somebody's willing to pay today. And then if you decide you want to list, or you decide you have something, thank you, James. I thought you was busy. Anyways, they'll just have the information they need to either sell or wait or whatever. And if they don't move forward, then just put them on like a market update.
Okay.
In the CRM. So
good.
That's about it. But basically you're calling people and saying, hey, we got some cash offers. Are you accepting offers? And then just let them know that you're actually a full service realtor. And so you'll let them know what they could get if they listed on market too, because you don't want them to sell too quick.
Yeah. Yes.
Just want them to have their options, long story short.
Okay.
So we're working on like putting something together formally for that so that you have, here's the questions, here's how you log into this, here's how you do that. But we're really just trying to figure out, it out. But I low-key used the same thing for this. It was a home light lead this listing that I just got a little while ago. Home light lead was, they called me yesterday, like afternoon. I went to the property yesterday night. There was other realtors there, and I literally just went and took pictures and I was just smiley and nice and all that stuff. And then this morning I came with my shit, like, this is that, here's the numbers, here's what you can expect. And yeah.
I like how organized it is. It makes it easy to understand for the client. I like that.
And then, you're going to be in person, but if you're ever not, I typically do not go over it with it, but I called her and I was like, hey, I just want to point out a few things on here, mainly because I didn't want her to get offended by the things that I said was bad about the property. I wanted her to like hear it coming out of my mouth, so she knows I'm not trying to be like disrespectful, but some stuff was going on. I don't know. So I had to let her know. But I think that helped. Like, she was like, yeah, you got it. Like, when we first got off the phone, she said she was going to call me back either later or in the morning. She would let me know after she talked to her husband. And she called me back like 15 minutes later. She was like, you got it. There's no other options.
That is awesome. I love it. Okay. All right. Thank you. Is there anything else I should know?
How do you feel? You should feel good. How do you feel?
Good, for sure.
Okay.
Helps that I already have a relationship with this person. I'm a little bit more nervous about the cold call sell leads. But this one, the one that I have coming up with my friend, I'm not that nervous about.
Okay. Do you already have seller leads or no?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll send them to you. Let me just show you my screen real quick. First, let me find it. Hold on. Okay. Full screen. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so for the sellers, this is what we're saying. Hey, whoever, this is Ashley with Loving Atlanta Life. You spoke to one of my assistants, whoever called them at the call center, or you on this list, you'll be able to see who called originally. And so you'll say, you spoke to one of my assistants about receiving cash offers on your home at whatever address is, and then this part is important, is now a bad time. Sorry, this part. Like how you phrase this question, you don't want to say is now a good time. You want to say, is it a bad time? That part's important. To have a quick conversation, typically they will say, no, it's fine, because they want to say no. So that's an example of a no question.
Okay.
And if they say no, that means you get to move on. But most people, like if you're calling, you just want to be like, no. So no, it's not a bad time. Great. And then you say, okay, it's a simple 3-step process. We verify some details about your home, collect photos of the main areas of your home. Then same thing I just said. We pair them with buyers. We start getting some offers. Then we'll review them with you. And then it says last, since we're full service realtors, we have a second meeting where we share those offers received, but we'll take one step further and compare them to what we believe you can net from a traditional listing. And you can say this however you want. The biggest thing is just to have, okay, I need information on your home. I need photos. I need to let you know that I'm going to get you some off-market offers. And I need to let you know that I'm going to show you what you would net if you listed on the market.
Okay.
And then this kind of just summarizes it. Ultimately, the process will shed some light on what your home is worth today in the eyes of real buyers. And at the very least, you'll know what steps you can take to potentially sell your property. I'm not a big script person. You see me like fumbling over the words, but you can either try to learn this real good or just do like me. I just get through it.
This serves as an outline just to know where you should be going. Like, so it's a simple 3-step process. One, we ask you some questions, or we have some of the questions answered through our sheet, but I just want to confirm a few things with you. Then I'll ask you for a few pictures. Worst case scenario, I will come take those pictures if you don't feel comfortable taking them. So I'll come take the pictures. Secondly, we're going to share it with our network. And so we have buyers that are looking in your area. And they're always excited about new homes hitting the market ahead of everybody else. So we're going to share it with those people. Then we also have an exclusive network of institutional buyers that step up and buy homes as well. And they give 100% appraised value. So we do have some interested buyers that could be ready to buy your home. And then last case, the last thing that we do with 3 steps is we come back to you and we talk about it. We look at all your options and we figure out which one's going to net you the most possible money. And then we see which one actually fits conveniently into what you're looking for. How's that sound? See, I just serves like an outline. Say it whatever way you want to say it, but it just serves as like guidance for them to do it. And then I have a objection handling document that's pretty robust that I'll send to you as well. I've been curating it so that I can pare it down so it's easy to read and it's real estate specific, because some of it's not real estate related. But I think the objections are always the same. And Ashley's absolutely right. Is now a bad time? It gives them the psychologically no means a lot to us. So it gives them the power to say no to you right up front. And that gives them the sense of control. No, it's not a bad time. I decide what time it is. But if they say yes, they're just going along with you. Whatever that does for people psychologically, it does work. So doing it that way is always our best practice, and what I've seen work really well in sales across different areas of sales.
Then you have the questions that will help you fill out the Wise Guide platform. Oh, I'll get this to everybody, but here's a text with a recap of what it is at a high level. And then if they don't answer, this is what I've been sending them.
Okay. Awesome.
And yeah, that's about it.